Hello, it is April, and I'm here today to do a tag video instead of just a normal vlog. And I'm also here with my kitty. Say hi, kitty. Hi. She's sleeping in my room. Also, side note, my hair's a different color. I dyed it red, but like orangey red. The actual dye was supposed to be like bright Hayley Williams type orange. But since I have dark hair, it just turned out this color, and I quite like it. So, the tag video I'm going to be doing was created by a YouTuber named Marzia, and if you don't know her, her channel is CutiePieMarzia, and if you don't watch her, she is freaking adorable, and I love watching her. She's PewDiePie's girlfriend, and she created the Wish tag. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you today. So I'll get right into it. Pause. Pause! Alright, so the first question in this tag is, what do you wish you knew when you were younger? And I drew this little picture of older me and younger me. I was so freaking adorable when I was younger. Look at that. So, what do I wish I knew? I wish I could go back and tell myself not to dwell on things that happen so much. There's an incident in kindergarten that I still remember, and probably the other two people in this situation forgot long ago. But we were playing on the playground, and they set me up in a part of the jungle gym, and they're just like, stay here until we get back. And me being a child, I'm just like, no, it'd be funny if I ran away. And they got kind of angry about it, and they're like, if you do that again, we're not going to be friends anymore. And so, put me up there again, and I'm just like, haha, that's not true. So I get up and run away again. And then they're just like, we're not friends anymore, we're not going to play with you. And from that day on, we were never friends again. And constantly, for the longest time, I'm just like, if I just hadn't ran away, would we still be friends? And things happen for a reason. I want to say that if I had stayed there, I don't know if we'd be friends still today. Looking at them as we grew up in high school, we're two different worlds. And I just wish I knew that I could just let go of things like that, so it wouldn't have affected me for so long. So, second question. Where do you wish you could live? My cute little drawing. I tried to make it kind of childish. So, look at that car. It's fantastic. So, where do I wish I could live? If I had to choose one, it would be very hard. I really love Japan. And ever since 6th grade, I got into anime, and since then it grew into me learning more about the culture, wanting to learn the language, which I have attempted to, and I just have no ambition to actually finish it. I've got a book and everything, but I love everything about Japan, really. I love the food, culture. I really enjoy their language for some reason. It's just so more intricate than English. Yeah. But if I realistically had to choose place, it would probably be Boston, Massachusetts. I went there once on an art club field trip, and we were only there for 2 days. First day we actually went to Boston, and we got to run around in Quincy Market. We got a tour around the entire city, and we went to an aquarium and also an art museum, which was right next to an airport, not an airstrip. So there was constantly planes flying, and it was right on the port. And I don't know, I just felt this connection. I'm just like, I really need to come back here, especially since of all the history that surrounds Boston. Like, you've got Salem, the Danvers, all the areas of the Salem witch trials, which has the witchcraft has interested in me from a young age because my sister got really into it, and I'm just like, this is really cool. And I got to go there, and I'm just like, oh, can I visit this every year? It's just so fantastic. And my fiance actually likes Boston too, and so if we get a chance, we are going to move there and hopefully live there. So, on to question number 3. What is something you wish you could do? There's my picture, which kind of coincides with my answer. See, there's New York, where I live, and there's me traveling across the United States. This is the worst. Look at New York is just so pitiful looking, and so is the rest of the country. But anyways, I wish I could travel a lot more than I've been able to. The farthest I have traveled was down to Virginia on a family vacation. But my dream is to be able to rent an RV, take my entire family, and go cross-country, stopping pretty much every single state. We'd end up in Alaska, and then we'd fly down to Hawaii, and that's where we would end. And I would love to do that. I also want to be able to go to Europe, visit Germany, the UK, Scotland Island, France. It's Italy, pretty much everywhere. And of course, I want to go to like South Korea, Australia, Japan, all those places. I've always loved the history that comes from those places, of the cultures that there are there, and I want to visit everywhere. I just want to be so worldly. Alright. 4th question. What do you wish to be better at? And I didn't know what to draw, so I kind of drew just a chart. This is time and ability, and then it's slowly going up, and there's me struggling to get over that hump. Yeah, no. So, I wish I could be better at expressing my opinion. I've always had problems with this ever since I couldn't remember. If I feel strongly about a certain way, but I think it will affect me in a bad way, whether it be like losing a friend or just even someone being mad at me, even if it's for a short amount of time, I would rather close my mouth and just keep it inside than tell everyone. And it's affected me in a bad way. At my old job, if something happened and I want to say something, but I don't want to get yelled at. I don't want to get in trouble. I'd rather just close my mouth and just keep it inside. It's something I guess I programmed myself to do ever since I had family troubles, but we'll get into that at another time. But it's always been a point of I'd rather just close down and keep my opinion to myself than to have someone yell at me or get mad at me. And I really wish I could get over that hump and just start being able to be like, well, you know what I think, and I don't care what you're going to say or what you're going to do. This is what I think. And I just need to work on it. It's just so hard. It's a struggle. The struggle's real. Alright. That was vicious. Number 5. What did you wish to become when you were little? And there's 5th grade me. I had my hair cut short in 5th grade because I'm just like, I'm gonna get a boy haircut. And I had it cut and it got really long in the back and it had this weird flip. So that's what that little thing is over my shoulder. And this has nothing to do with what I want to be. I just was having fun. So I'm just like, wouldn't it be fun to draw me being a ruler of the world? Okay. But anyways, I don't really know what I wanted to be before 5th grade, and I don't really have anyone to reference or ask. I know what my brother wanted to be when he was younger, but I literally cannot think of anything myself. So what I wanted to be was a veterinarian. I loved animals so much, possibly more than I liked human beings. Yeah, animals are just the best thing. Love you, kitty. But But I wanted to be a veterinarian. I had everything planned out. I would have my house along with my veterinary hospital, and I would live there. And I think I had planned out having 82 animals. Like, I literally wrote it down for an essay, how many animals I would have. I was a little too obsessed. I no longer feel that way because after being around animals, at that point in time, I had never had to deal with losing an animal. And once that happened, I'm kind of just like, I don't think I would be able to handle euthanizing an animal or dealing with the blood of, like, surgery. I would probably cry every single time I had to put down an animal. It didn't matter if I only knew them for a couple minutes. I would cry like a little baby. I wish animals never died. I wish they never died. Alright, next question. Is there anything you wish you could change about the world? And here's the worst Earth I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's really bad, and I apologize for my art skills of drawing the Earth. I wish I could change the way people think in the world. And that's not the best way to word it, but all the differences that people seem to think are big, like the race, social class, just the way you act. Like, if you act differently, you're automatically just weird, and you aren't the norm. Also, who you love. That's a big thing. My sister Alyssa is gay. She has a fantastic girlfriend at the moment, and I remember when she wanted to come out to the family, and she was terrified. And when she told me, like, it never even crossed my mind to be like, that's wrong. That's gross. Why do you feel that way? It was, okay, you're my sister, I support you in everything, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. You've never judged me for my love, so why would I judge you? And I feel that I have so many gay friends. I don't know why people are so racist. I just wish all the things that people see could just be taken away, and everyone could see each other as equal, because that is what we are. We are all human beings, and it kind of sucks that people are pushed lower than others just because of how they look, who they love. I love everyone equally, and I don't know why everyone in the world can't see that. Alright, last wish. Number 7. What is your biggest wish? There's me holding a heart. My biggest wish is to be able to get to a place in my life where I can help out my friends and family. I haven't grown up in, like, the richest family. We're definitely lower middle class. We don't have the best house, best cars, nothing. And I just wish I could get to a place where I could repay everyone for what they've done for me. Like, my dad has been one of the small singular rocks in my life, and he works ridiculous hours at a job where he hates his boss. And believe me, I've met his boss, and probably I don't know why he thinks he can treat people the way he does. He's a mean person. Like, the meanest person I've ever met. But my dad gets up early in the morning and sometimes doesn't come home until 8 o'clock at night. And he still has time to make his food, and he lives life every day smiling. And a bunch of my friends, my sisters, they all have, like, college loans, and I would love to be able to pay them off so they don't have to worry. I just wish I could help everyone close to me to live a happy and carefree life. That would be great. That would be great. Alright, so those were all the questions. If you would like to do this tag, you can go ahead and do it. And if you want a list of the questions, I will put them down in the description. Or you can just visit CutiePieMarzia's channel, and she has her own video if you want to look at her answers too. And, Marzia, why are you so adorable? But anyways, those are my answers, and I tag you. All of you. So go ahead and do it. So, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this more than a vlog, and I understand that with this not being able to edit things, it makes it a long video, but please try and forgive me for that. I'm working with what I got. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.